And now we move back into ladies boxing. It is bout number 5 on this evening's card. Please welcome first, she'll be fighting out of the blue corner, Kelly McLennan. And let's hear it for her opponent fighting out of the red corner, Sammy Snedden. Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout will go a distance of 3 rounds of 2 minutes at the bell. Introducing to you first, she'll be fighting out of the blue corner. Weighing in at 63 kilograms, fighting out of blood, sweat and tears. Ladies and gentlemen, pretty fit and deadly, Kelly McLennan! And her opponent will be fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 64.5 kilograms. Fighting out of Pride Fighting Academy, please give it up for Sammy Snedden!
And for all our fans in streaming land, we are back in the commentating booth. Second ladies bout for the night, 3 rounds of 2 minutes each. And let's see, if the previous fights are any indication, this will be a cracker as well.
You know, one thing I've learned in all my years about ladies boxing is they have no breaks. Just like what you're seeing here. The machismo that's being shown, standing in the center. Kelly McLennan, Sammy Snedden.
Yeah, don't let it fool you at all. Even though male boxing is the more popular one, these two are definitely equal in terms. These two are definitely equal in terms of the amount of effort, training, and deadliness being put out in the ring.
Kelly McLennan slightly taller. You can see that she should be the one looking to score on the outside. Sammy Snedden, she's had a little bit of experience. She's had 2 K1 fights before. I believe that this is Kelly McLennan's first boxing match. And she's a real boxing fan. You know, you can follow her on Instagram and Facebook, and you can see all it is, fitness and boxing. standing in the middle, trading blows. Sammy Snedden lands a beautiful right hand and a jab, stiff and straight down the middle.
I feel like Sammy needs to pick up her hands a bit. Kelly being the taller fighter.
I think McLennan just took some kind of shot to the body. She was putting her elbow, she's still covering her elbow very much on the rib cage on that left-hand side. I've got a feeling she ate a left hook to the liver. Sammy Snedden just no quitting her.
She is putting the punishment to Kelly tonight. And, you know, it seems like it's just a tendency tonight that these fighters are going at each other from the first bell. Luckily, Kelly getting a bit of a break there. The atmosphere in Hope Hall here is electric, Kevin.
Just look at the support that we have here for the two opposing fighters. It's almost entire sections of this crowd that are dedicated just to them. Sammy Snedden, I think, was the stronger fighter in that round. I think based on volume, I'd certainly be the one to give her that round. What do you think, Sean?
I think so too, Devin. I think I definitely give her that round in terms of volume and in terms of effectiveness of the punches landed. You know, I feel that Sammy has definitely taken charge of the round, and we'll have to see how it goes for the next one. Both fighters looking a bit tired right now, but the one that took the more punishment there would definitely be Kelly, in my opinion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, my voice is starting to go a little bit haywire. It didn't feel very good when I woke up this morning, I've got to admit. So I've instructed for an orange juice to come my way to hopefully sort that out. Excuse the hoarseness. There we go, round number 2. Ladies back at it, 3 rounds of 2 minutes, remember. And McLennan on the attack, but foregoing defense altogether.
I think she came out strong because her coach probably told her that you can't take many shots like that. That being said, you know, I think it was definitely a case of saved by the bell. That being said, you know, I feel like it's a tendency tonight as well that the taller fighters are just hunching down and meeting their opponents at their level. I'd like to see a bit more of the taller fighters, you know, working on their jabs, working on their straights.
Sammy Snedden opening up, big right hook goes in, her hair flops all over the place. She is all ready for war tonight.
Not deterred at all. Sammy or Kelly almost got caught there trying to flip her hair back.
It's almost like a headbanging at a metal concert. Got to watch out that you don't walk into an uppercut. Oh, but she throws her right hand with a bomb, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll tell you, Sammy would be a dangerous one in the mosh pit.
The mouthpiece comes out, unfortunately by accident. It wasn't spat on purpose. She's on top. Kelly McLennan is taking an 8 count, standing 8 count.
I think that's deserved as well because Sammy was landing a few flush shots there. And, you know, the ref has got to see that as being something that you need to stop the fight for the 8 count. That being said, Kelly getting a lot of rest now as the mouth guard is...
she got way more than she bargained for. They're trying to fix the hair. I think, you know, you should just carry on. You know, you come to the ring, your hair's down. McLennan, you can see she's got those deep braids going. Why? Because you don't want your hair to go all over your face when you're in a fight, and that's exactly what McLennan did. Unfortunately, Sammy Snedden looking to go without the braids, without the dreadlock kind of hairstyle.
Well, you know what they say, Dev, hindsight is 20/20. And, you know, as this is Sammy's first fight in boxing, I'd assume... I don't know if she slipped there or if it was a punch.
End of round number 2.
Both fighters coming out cracking again. Once again, I'd give that round to Sammy, to be honest with you, Dave. You know, you say that you'd like to see the fight continue and everything. I think the only one that you'll hear complaining about that is Sammy at this point, and not Kelly, because I think she really enjoyed that break. That being said, you know, you got to give these fighters all the props, all the credit for being here in this ring. This is an exhibition fight. It's no headgear. There's nothing. These guys are out there. They're going at it to hurt each other. And, they're not going at it to hurt each other in the long term, but in there, it's all business, nothing personal. You take your knocks, and at the end of the day, you hug it out. And that's what it's all about. The beauty of the sport of boxing.
I feel that McLennan might be 2 rounds down, certainly because she took that standing 8 count. But she is putting up one hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. For her first boxing match, she looks well trained. She is maybe foregoing defense a little bit too much, and she might be in there with a more experienced fighter. Snedden wants all the smoke.
This crowd, Devon, I cannot hear you over the roars of this crowd here in Hope Street tonight. They have come out in force to support these 2 women, and they are definitely showing their support.
See McLennan, when she steps out at a distance and throws her right hand, she is able to land. That is her key to victory here, is to stay at the distance, use her height. She's got a beautiful jab when she pumps it up. Snedden really has to take a risk to get in on the inside.
That being said, as the more experienced fighter, Snedden probably has more experience getting on the inside with these taller fighters than McLennan has experience keeping them outside. I feel like people give length in boxing too much credit. It's not as easy to keep a fighter on the outside as people make it out to be. That's why people who do it successfully are called technicians, because it is a proper thing to do, and it's a very, very hard thing to do as well. Back to the action. McLennan looks like she is exhausted, and Sammy is pushing the pace.
Sammy Snedden, she is the better half of pro boxer, pro Muay Thai fighter, pro K1 fighter, Emil Brits. So I guess you get where the training tips are coming from. Emil's, of course, in a corner with Mike Menemone. Kelly McLennan, she's trained out of blood, sweat and tears. They brought a whole bunch of fighters here tonight. They're doing brilliantly. They won the last fight, Timothy Duncan losing to Owen Vengenai. Here we have Kelly McLennan looking to do some damage to Sammy Snedden.
An aptly named club, Dev, because McLennan put it all on the line there, and she gave us blood, sweat and tears. That being said, I think the fight went to Sammy, but as I've said before, I'm not a judge. The standing 8 count is a definite, very big thing in a 3-round fight. As you might know, the standing 8 count means the round goes 2-1 for Sammy Snedden. So that would mean that she automatically wins the round with a 2-point advantage, as any other round just being won on points would usually give you a 1-point advantage. We go now to ringside. As I've said before, the crowd is still electric. It's hard to hear yourself think in Rope-a-Dope on Hope, here in Hope Street Hall.
Give him a big round of applause. Fight of the night so far, without a doubt. After 3 rounds of pulsating bell-to-bell action, we go to the judges' scorecards with your winner coming by way of majority decision victory. Fighting out of Pride Fighting Academy, Sammy Snedden.